Okay, so the game is also we just need a password for this game. Yeah, it is. If you search by rank, like it's the top rated one, it's Proteus, GG, 9+ stars or something. Map is Crossroads. And I've been guessing passwords at rank. Ah, okay, apparently that's not the game, it's a veteran refresh game. Oh wow, you're even just... you just have WordPad open. Oh god, that's so bad. I had the stream open and I was listening to myself with like a delay. I like... we got was like 61 viewers and something. Now as soon as you turn on your stream we're at 94 viewers. Oh yeah, broken the record. Okay, the game is up. Oh god. I need to stop using the freaking keypad.
Yes, please don't spam anything too loud, please. That would be
Yes.
that would be a bonus to everyone's ears, including mine. So who do you favor in this epic matchup?
Oh, in this epic matchup? I'm gonna say Maximox, because I have him on my friends list and I don't have the other guy on my friends list.
Right. So
Well,
anybody
fairly
so anybody on your friends list sucks, right?
Exactly. Now, everyone on my friends is just freaking awesome and just owns at this game and deserve a win.
Absolutely. So Maximus, because he's your friend, you're saying he's going to beat the pants off of Proteus.
I wouldn't even consider him a friend. Like, I have him on my friends list. I don't even know who he is. I don't know who Proteus is either.
Okay.
So, to me, it's kind
Interesting.
of random, to be very honest. I've seen Maximox play a few times, and he is pretty good. Proteus, as far as I know, used to be an Agony member, so should be good, because Agony has very strict member entry requirements, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So Proteus is gonna be good, but I think I'm gonna put my money on Maximox.
Interesting. So have you been watching a lot of the matches from round 2, round 3, and seeing exactly kind of what kind of strategies have been going on?
Yeah, I've been casting a lot of the matches, and the ones which I haven't been casting I've seen on YouTube. So I actually have a good idea of most players, but to be honest, I haven't followed either of these two players because to me they don't ring any bells. Like I've mainly followed the well-known players like Agony, Amp, Lothma, Sabunda, etc.
Right. So what kind of strategies would you think that these two players that you've never even seen before play? Because obviously they're pretty good. They made it to round 3,
good.
and they probably knocked
I've
off some well-known players. So you have to be thinking, these guys are pretty good. They're doing the right things. What kind of strategies are you looking for them to use?
The map is Crossroads, and to be honest, a lot of people bring very strange builds on this map. I mean, the meta at the moment is going full melee rush and bringing 1 or 2 matchlocks. And for some reason, people are bringing a lot of bows, a lot of bow cav, they're kiting, they're doing very strange things on this map. So I think we might see a lot of matchlocks, maybe some 200 rainbows, I'm not sure yet.
So what lends this map to a more creative environment in terms of army build compared to other maps?
I would say the terrain is a very big part of that, because it's very uneven. Most maps have a pretty flat terrain, and this one is very uneven. It goes up, goes down, there's little roads which are in a dip, there's a lot of terrain all over the place, so it's pretty hard to use your matchlocks correctly. At the same time, it's pretty hard to use your melee correctly because there's just so much terrain. Like, if you charge uphill with melee, you're going to lose. And there's just so many little hills, etc. you have to pay attention to. So it's kind of hard to fight on this map, I think. So most people like to bring some bows, just stand on a hill, make the opponent come to them instead of running uphill. There's also pretty good dojos. There's a defense dojo and an archery dojo. So, in how there's no sword or morale dojo, it's less melee favored. The archery dojo is pretty good for archers, obviously, and for matchlocks as well. I mean, plus 20 reload is pretty good.
Absolutely. So would you expect sort of a half cav, half melee army then? That's probably not what you would expect, right?
I think it would be good. It's what I would do personally.
Okay, really.
Yeah.
So you would use the cav to counter the other person's skirmish and do hammer and anvil attacks. And whoa, I think my Shogun 2 might have just errored completely out.
Oh, that would be pretty bad.
They'd have to that would be really bad.
They might have to rehost. I'm not sure.
Yeah, could you tell them to rehost? Because I don't think I can rejoin. Yeah, as soon as they load in, just tell them to quit out so they don't see each other's armies, maybe.
They're gonna see it anyway.
You think so?
Yep.
That is really bad. I cannot believe it just did that. Well, what a time for it to error, right? Wow.
Yeah. The problem is if you rejoin it might do the same thing unless you validate your game files, which takes a long time.
Nah, it hasn't done this in a long time. So
okay.
It's a very rare event. Just
I think we should
like
check in with Captain Floyd.
Yeah, see what he wants to do.
Yeah, okay, they're rehousing.
Okay.
That's good. Yep. I love trying to hide their army in a forest, but as soon as they hit, like, concede defeat or whatever, they're going to see each other's armies in the post-battle screen.
Right.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Hopefully they have a little bit of honor and they won't change their army makeup because of it.
The thing is, like, unless you're using ninjas, it doesn't really matter if you see the other person's army.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not allowed to change their armies, at least.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It doesn't matter too much.
Right.
I'll actually look at the armies and make sure they both bring the same thing. Yeah, they're both doing pretty much what I expected them to do.
Shogun 2 just takes a really long time to load, guys. So,
Okay, we're all set, we just need you in here now.
Okay. Shogun 2, well, you know how long it takes to
Yeah, it takes
to
a
launch.
long time to start up.
It's one of those programs that, you could literally just go fix a sandwich, and come back and
like
it's still loading.
650 hours or something of this game, and I think I have at least 50 hours of that spent looking at the loading screen. It's so bad.
It's epic. Epic. Think about what you could have done in those 50 hours.
Exactly, I could have studied a lot harder and gotten better grades, but no. I was looking at the loading screen instead.
Oh, gosh.
Actually, whenever I start my game, I just alt-tab and do something else. I check my emails or something. For the people in the chat saying it takes them 30 seconds to load the game, I'm very jealous of you. As for me, it takes like a full 2 minutes.
Well, sure as heck doesn't take me 30 seconds. Definitely not while streaming, because of course that also takes a little bit of CPU
you have
and
to
stuff.
run in window as well, I think, when you're streaming.
Correct, so. Well, no, I think they kind of fixed that in XSplit, but the thing is that my monitor is kind of squarish, so, and a lot of people don't have squarish monitors, so I run it in Windows in like a widescreen format, so I don't torture people, so.
Yeah, you don't have the black bars at both sides.
Correct. Alright, let's cross our fingers here. Due to VAC authentication error? Are you serious? Now they're gonna... Oh my gosh, are you serious? This is unbelievable. Let me try and join again before I have to restart Steam. Hopefully I don't have to restart Steam.
Probably not restarting Steam, you probably have to put your game files. Oh god.
No, it was a VAC authorization, which means you just have to restart Steam.
I know.
I think. I mean, I've never had this happen before, too.
I've had it happen a lot of times. Oh, it seems you're in now.
That's really weird.
By the way, I hear an echo when I'm talking. Like, are you using the speakers or something?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of loud, so.
Arif Cottage fan group. Oh yeah. Okay, that explains. So Maximox is Spartacus, and I know him. He's pretty good.
I love Yellow's reaction in the Agony 1 vs. 1 championship chat. He freaked out when I said anything about restarting Steam. He was freaking out on me. It's hilarious. So that was actually pretty funny. That was awesome. He's like, you don't have to start Steam again. No, don't restart. Just rejoin.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully you won't die again.
Hopefully not.
Okay, here we go, recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, this is Chris. I'm commentating with Master P on round 3 of the Agony 1v1 tournament. Today we have RDT Maximox and Battlestar Proteus playing. We're playing on Crossroads. We had to remake the game sadly because Master P crashed last time, but this time hopefully we'll get to see some action. I can't comment on the builds yet in case players are watching the stream.
But what we can comment on are these awesome dojos.
And the awesome color of the flags from Maximox. Holy shit.
I mean,
he has some awesome flags.
Well, I can't see that, but I'm looking at this white flag from this dojo, and it looks like that they just surrendered to themselves or something.
Oh, you're looking at the archery dojo? Oh, yeah.
No, the stamina dojo.
Stamina dojo.
AKA the farmhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it has a little white flag there down there, yeah.
What I like to do, because I have the unrestricted camera, I just go inside of the farmhouse.
Yeah?
Into Total War.
So how about these lamps here? What do you think about them?
Wait, I didn't see any.
Well, the lamp post in the stamina dojo. It's like right off to the side next to a tree. What do you think about those things? They kind of look like little huts.
Oh yeah, I see.
That like people could live in. Maybe they're there for the fairies to live in, you know?
Maybe. Who knows?
You know, that could be a great mod. Fairies. Into Shogun 2. That could be a unit. Fairy unit.
I don't know. I would send an email to CA. See what they think about it.
I don't think I would get an email back if I sent the email.
You know what? I actually suggested to CA that they added Tetsubo Hero in the game, and then a couple of months later they had the Tetsubo Hero, so it was like, yay! So they actually do listen to the players in the forums. Pretty awesome.
Interesting. So we have both players saying ready when you ready, or at least one of the players.
One of them, yeah.
Okay, and he says, yeah, good luck.
I'll go over Maximox's army, and then you can go over Proteus's army.
Hop PM'd me and said, don't give any ideas to CA. They make too much DLC already.
True story.
Oh man.
I just really want them to add incendiary monkeys to the game.
Incendiary monkeys. So awesome. Oh god, they might actually add that though if you think about it.
Like they had incendiary war pigs in Rome.
Okay.
Anyway, Maximox. He has a bunch of lone swords. I only see 3 of them so far. 3 lone swords. All of them 18 attack. Katana Samurai 21 attack. He has 3 of them. He has a hold firm Yari Ashigaru. Another Yari Ashigaru without hold firm. He has some vanilla matchlocks and some pretty decent cav.
Now, keep in mind that any sort of lag that you may or may not be getting off of this...
Speak louder, but I can't, so you might have to turn me up, possibly.
I may be able to turn you up. Let's see here. But... yeah.
Let's see, Proteus. Proteus has a 200 range Bowmonk. He has some Naginata Attendant, some Matchlock Samurai, some Katana Samurai, 20 attack, another Katana Samurai. I think Proteus has a bunch of hidden units, or, no.
Yeah, I think they're all mostly out there right now. He's just got quite a few cav roaming around.
Proteus doesn't have any hold firm in his army. Does seem like a disadvantage.
But he does have the nice big hill that people love to camp on this. And he seems to be camping it pretty well right now. So
yeah, but the thing is, he's giving the archery dojo, which is plus 20 reload, and he's giving the workshop away as well, which is plus 2 defense and plus 2 armor. So while the heal does help, if the other guy has 3 reload, 2 armor, and 2 defense more than you do, I mean, heal counts, but not that much.
Yeah, but he has the extra range off of the bow warrior monks, so
that's true.
So I don't see him really getting pummeled too badly.
Pretty big Kev engagement.
And his mounted samurai are going to get ripped apart here, it looks like.
Wow, Maximox just charged his general.
And
it's not even a melee general, it's a leadership general, which he just charged.
And he wiped out those mounted gunners pretty effectively. Surprisingly.
That's a good job right there, yeah.
I mean, he only lost 2 people, even with the bow warrior monks shooting at him. So that was probably well worth it. Some really nice.
Spread out his Magic Samurai a bit more, I think.
Oh, they're pretty spread out, but really, really nice cavalry engagement coming over here on the right-hand side. I mean, both of the main armies are just standing there, and they're just microing their army around mostly.
We have some Naginata Monkev coming around. Probably going to charge the Magic Samurai. I think Maximox should turn around his Magic Samurai. He would get some pretty decent shots off. Now he's just going to get charged in the rear for free.
Yeah, I don't think he's looking at that whatsoever.
And that is why you use an unrestricted camera. At least that's why most people use it.
Yep, absolutely. The custom zoom helps you out a little bit.
Yeah, it helps a lot to be able to zoom out just a little bit further.
Yeah, so those matchlocks who were matchlock samurai, just boom, they're gone.
I think Proteus has a pretty decent chance to kill Maximox's general right now, to be honest. Maximox is not paying any attention, his general is getting charged instead.
Yeah.
If that general dies, it's going to be game over.
And his general's so far back that his units probably aren't even really getting the aura bonus anyway. So at this point, I mean, Proteus is just sitting up on top of that hill with his matchlock samurai just pummeling his opponents. I mean, he's just... I mean... obviously,
Maximox's general's down to 12 men. As soon as the general dies and it's gone, his army's going to mass rout. As soon as the general dies, it's going to mass rout.
Yeah, I mean, Proteus just kind of just sat on top of this hill and did a really great job of controlling the fight. I mean, he just reacted to everything very calmly. I mean, those Naginata Warrior Monk Cav that went and killed those matchlocks and then went after the general. I mean, talking about him,
pretty much won him.
Yeah, I mean that was good. Mm-hmm. And this might. Well, I don't think this will be a decisive victory, but Proteus has a lot of people left.
He has a lot of units left.
I mean, he has a lot of units left.
I mean, Proteus is pretty much able to fight another game with this army.
Well, unless, he keeps on shooting his own guys. He might have actually killed off the decisive victory there by shooting his own guys off, but...
it's pretty hard to get friendly fire with matchlocks these days.
But all the bows. I mean, he had bow warrior monks firing on his whole group of... He probably killed his own guys. I don't know how many people he must have killed.
Let's see how many friendly fire kills he has. It's not too hard to figure out.
But I really liked that game. That just shows you, how powerful sitting on a hill can really be, and if you have the range advantage, that really just gives you, staying power. You got the range, they have to come to you, and you just have to react to everything they're doing. So.
Okay, so Maximox only killed 4 of his own units, and Proteus killed 19 of his own units. So it's not too bad. I mean, 19 soldiers were for friendly fire out of 1,400 or 1,800.
Right.
Not too bad.
No. And really, those Naginata monks and Katana Sam did a really great job for Proteus. I mean, they dished out the damage. Bow warrior monks, 0 loss, 95 kills. That's actually really good.
Gary Ashigaru would hold firm, 0 kills. Matchstick Samurai, 0 kills. Gary Ashigaru, 3 kills. Stone Sword, 6 kills.
Absolutely. Just, yeah.
Yeah, it was the general died and it's game over, pretty much.
Absolutely. And those Waker Raiders were just slaughtered too for Maximus. Or Maximox.
Yeah, Maximus really did not do much this battle.
Yeah, those Waker Raiders don't cost too much, but lost 62, kills 15. That's really kind of sad. And his bodyguard, he just let it get charged, so it's not good. So they're gonna do a army refresh, I think, here. So we're not gonna host that.
Yep.
We're not gonna spectate that. So I'm just gonna put on some music here and wait until the Game 2 battle.
Perfect.
the god of Hellfire, and I bring you fire.
I'm just gonna turn off my plugin.
User joined your channel. Timed out.
Superior here. You know what they're doing? Are they refreshing right now, or what are they doing? Okay. Oh, apparently Hapolida is joining us.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Hapolida.
Just to say that my links are very good and you should click on them.
User in your channel was kicked from the server.
Don't ever
Oh, he said
trust
what he wanted to say?
Top's links. Yeah. Here, hold on.
Oh, there we go, they're hosting.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You
Inside
were
joke.
sending me a poke?
No. Just anybody who was watching the stream in the last 20 seconds. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. They're probably chuckling. So anyway, so they are hosting the game, so it should be, yeah. Ooh, invalid password. Did they change the password?
I have no idea.
Why would they do such a foolhardy thing?
I think because they changed how it's in between battles, they changed how so the other person is on the other side, if you know what I mean.
Right, yeah.
Like they switched the deployment zone so the other person is hosting and maybe the other guy
Yeah,
likes to use a different password.
obviously so. Wants to throw it up. So, Captain Float, I think, should PM you the password, so it should be there. Of course, because he PM'd me, probably the entire stream saw what the
I was
password
about to
was.
say, you might as well just say it, because if
Yeah.
you're opening it on stream, everyone knows.
Well, if everybody was watching the stream, which I know probably everybody has this stuff minimized, and
That's
you know, so all they can see here is the background stuff.
Well,
So-
to be honest, usually just like tell the password on stream and people
Oh.
weren't that annoying.
He did not agree to refreshing armies. I guess
No,
you.
he did not need.
Oh,
He did not.
yeah. So
Oh god, they did an individual refresh. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I don't know. Well, yeah, whatever. Yes.
What I don't understand is like both players need a refresh, and instead of just refreshing with each other, you just go away, find a friend, and refresh with your friend. Like, why don't you just refresh with the other person?
You know, a lot of things seem really, really simple in theory, but in practice,
Yeah.
you know, people's Shogun 2 crashes. So, you think everything's fine, then boom, Shogun 2 crashes. So,
It happens a lot.
Shogun 2, especially, definitely less stable than, say, Dota 2, just to throw any old name out there. So,
Yeah, I checked your Steam profile. You have 200 hours in Dota 2 in the past 2 weeks.
I leave it open. I leave it open a lot, and I go to
Yeah,
bed.
I know. It's
And
like because you have the in-game chat, etc.
exactly. So I haven't actually played 200 hours. It just makes me look good, right? It just makes me look pro. So,
It makes you look like you spend a lot of time behind your computer, that's for sure.
well, my computer's always on. So,
Yeah, same here. I
Yeah.
leave it on when I go to sleep, etc.
I mean, who cares about all the greenhouse emissions that are being output by
Exactly.
all of the coal-fired plants producing electricity? Who cares about
It's just
that?
giving us some warmer summers.
Not only that, but all those hydro dams also giving us nice power by, blocking off all the fish from their, spawning places and all that.
Spawning
Who cares about those fish? May they just die, alright? I'm going to leave my computer on, and, if it's
True fish.
if it's a 1500 watt computer, then at least my room will be warm. So, that's all that really matters in the end, right?
And in the summer, you just leave your refrigerator just wide open. It's nice and cold.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the only way to do it. Why would you actually have an air conditioning system? when you have a refrigerator?
Exactly.
Come on. Uses almost the same technology. It's almost identical. No, it's a little bit less efficient, but still works really well. So, yeah. Do you have a fireplace where you're at?
What do you mean fireplace? Oh.
You know,
No,
where you actually put pieces of wood.
Yeah, I'm sorry. English is not my native language, and it's pretty late here, so sometimes...
Okay, yeah.
No, I do not have a fireplace.
Fireplaces are awesome. They're almost like coal furnaces, except instead of coal, you put wood in there. It's pretty awesome. They're also kind of bad for the environment, I guess, because, you know, you're burning
just
things.
Burning wood.
Yeah.
You're just burning trees.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about those trees, too, right? Chop them all down. Who cares? Oh, man. Okay, so all the players are saying good luck, have fun, ready, and this up 4,
Here we go.
3,
Finally.
2, 1. No, it's not Happy New Year, but almost.
Close enough.
We're pretty darn close. It's still January, right? So,
Yep.
close enough for me.
It's just 22 days ago.
And, you know, I don't think I told you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. By the way, if you want to wish me something, you should say Happy Birthday. That's for sure.
That's right. Did you turn the big...
I turned 22 like an hour ago.
Gosh, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are now officially old. You are on the brink of a very, very fall precipice.
I just see, like, clocks all around me, and I see, like, sands of time dripping away.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey?
No.
Well, you're like the tribe of apes that are about to become extinct, right? Because there are two tribes of apes there, right? And one lives and one dies because of a key, crucial guy ape thing that learns how to use bones as weapons, right? And they beat up the other, right? So you're fast becoming extinct, unfortunately. So it's very sad. But yeah, congratulations, 22nd birthday.
Okay, we've loaded into the match. Turning on the stream in... Oh, recording. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, this is Chris, together with Master P. We're streaming the Agony Round 3 of Proteus versus... What's the other guy called? RDT Maximus, I think? Yeah. Oh, that's bad. Proteus lost his unrestricted camera. Oh well.
Well, I don't have one.
Seems like he's willing to play anyway.
Yeah, well. I am in a... You know that watchtower in the middle of the map? It has like a big torch going up to it? Yeah.
It's a huge torch.
Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at this torch transfixed of its fiery red and orange glow. So I'm just going to let the viewers look at this
If you look at the workshop,
torch.
like even past there's a small village and there's like a massive tower.
And also, did they fix the thing where the fire is like floating up like 20 feet in the air? Or is the fire just still floating up in the air like 20 feet 20 feet up high? Like as if a sorcerer is conjuring it up there.
No, I see fire pond. I don't see a huge flame in the middle of nowhere.
Maybe it was on one of the other maps that was the problem with. Oh my gosh, this one has a town that we can comment on.
Yeah,
I just noticed that.
That's what I was saying.
You were saying something about a town?
Like a little rice field and a pond and everything.
Gosh, they look like they have a whole bunch of lettuce and some melons.
They have a Buddha statue in the middle of the town.
Yeah, it's like a farmer's freaking market there. Yeah. This is terrific. Lots of lettuce, maybe some pies up in there. Gosh, now I'm hungry. Got some nice little lamppost thing going on. These lampposts are actually fancier than the normal lampposts. These actually have like pedestals that they're on, and instead of just wood sticks. Like, when the hell did they add these things? I've never seen them before. Gosh.
There's a lot of detail in this game. Like sometimes you will randomly see some deer running across the field, etc.
Oh, I've definitely seen the deers before, but I haven't seen the lampposts with the pedestals. That's something.
There's like dolphins swimming next to your ships.
Yeah, I've seen the dolphins. Yeah. Oh gosh, these players with their, army compositions and army placements. Come on, can't you just go with the default positions? Come on. Yeah. Maximox is like, what is a free camera? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm definitely favoring Proteus. Or Proteus.
Yep.
Because Proteus won the first round. And Maximus is asking, how do you do an unrestricted camera? So, obviously, he hasn't been reading the forums. And stuff. So. But he made it to the third round. So that's like a huge accomplishment, because a lot of these people in this tournament have actually been playing in the previous tournaments, right? So
they have a lot of new people as well,
which is always good for the competitive scene.
I mean, I should not be talking because I got knocked out in round 2, but they did not have the hardest opponents. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't matched up against some of the big names. Like, they weren't playing, let's say, Agni Amp or Ducky or Buffmo or something. I mean, they're pretty good, but I'm not sure which players they actually faced to get here.
Right.
And I'm pretty surprised by how Proteus is setting up. He's setting up very far to the right, which I think is strange. I mean, you usually want to be able to contest the bow dojo and still have high ground slightly. Because if you set up to the right, you're a lot lower.
I mean,
look at the terrain.
The way I do it is I always set up to the far, far left, and that way I have the high ground. If they go for the dojos, then I just charge down on them like a I don't know, like a rhino? I don't know.
I usually set up in the middle and just go for the archery and see from there.
Yeah. See, then I just jump on you if you go for the archery dojo. Then I would wrap around to the left and then just charge down on you. That's what I would do. But anyway, let's see these army compositions. It looks like Proteus has some really good katana samurai, Nodachi, 22 attack Nodachi, some fairly good matchlocks, Naginata attendants, sword attendants, and other Nodachi.
Doing?
He's
tempted as being a badass. Oh, never mind.
He's being a total badass. I mean, that would be total badassery to just charge into that entire army. I mean, I'd be like, yeah, baby. that would take some cojones.
That would be so awesome. That would be like a 300 remake in Shogun.
Seriously. Looks like these bow cavalry are literally charging into the Waco Raiders, which for whatever reason are just out in the middle of nowhere.
I would just shoot it instead of charge it. I mean, you're going to kill it either way.
Or something.
Oh, well.
I don't know. I mean, well, the Waco Raiders are still there, so I don't know what he was thinking with the Waco Raiders.
I mean,
don't know.
like, if you have vocab, you might as well shoot instead of charge.
Absolutely, you can shoot it. But if you charge him, I mean, you're not going to lose that many people. Although he did lose six of his vocab.
Yeah, exactly.
So
6 men wasted for no real reason.
Yeah, you wiped out half the Waco Raiders, though. But
anyway, Maximox has the archery dojo. He has pretty good bows. He has turned range bow monks, so he definitely has a range advantage. He actually has two 200 range bows. He's using 2 bow monks and not a Daikyu, which I think is pretty surprising, as Daikyu is pretty much better in every single way. And those bow monks are overextending pretty much, but it seems safe.
I don't think there's any cavalry really, really close by. So it looks like really what's going to happen is basically Maximus is going to kind of camp the archery dojo and maybe chase and skirmish a little bit. And looks like Proteus is going to camp the workshop, really. I mean, I don't know. I don't see anything else
to be
really
honest,
happening.
Maximox is going to get his Pomox charged by a Sword Attendant. Oh, that's so bad.
Well,
that's such a waste of bows.
you know, those archers are taking some casualties, too. I mean, down to 36.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's a waste of archers. That's a good trade for Proteus, because Sword Attendants are 150 coke, or 200, sorry. I mean, it's pretty much worth it to kill a few bow monks.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, bow warrior monks with 95 reload and 70 accuracy are basically gold. I mean, reloading that fast is just a lot of DPS. So,
and this is what I was talking about with the overextending. Like, he's repositioning his bows while he's being charged, and you don't want to do that because his bows are not shooting because he's repositioning, and that's really bad. It's so much wasted damage.
And
like, still, those bows are not shooting, and they really should be.
And you know, for Proteus to recognize what Maximus was doing and to take advantage of it is just really, really smart play on Proteus' side. I mean, he recognized an instant where if he charged all of his guys, then the archers wouldn't really be able to do a lot of damage to him, and now, you know, his army is out of position. I mean, I do not see...
I don't see any defense for Maximox, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, he's just being surrounded. He has not much of any units. Wow, why is Proteus not charging Matchlock?
Well, the thing is that Proteus's Avatar's bodyguard's down to 14 people, if you think about it. 13 people. If he can actually kill the bodyguard, then I think he has it. I mean, obviously, Maximus's bodyguard is in a stand and fight position with rally, so his troops aren't just going to instantly rout. So even if he gets charged by that cavalry,
by why Proteus would charge his Matchlock Samurai uphill into melee.
That's just mismanagement of him, just, you know, selecting everything and charging him up, trying to get as many units in there as possible, I guess. But his bodyguard's going to die eventually. I mean, it's down to 10 people.
Get a very good hammer anvil charge off on the left side. He has 2 units of Nagi Cav incoming downhill into a lone sword. It's going to do a lot of damage.
Hopefully he does that bowl in the center where his sword units are. If he can make those guys run, then I think he has an excellent chance of winning.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so many things blinking. This battle could go either way. I mean, we have, 7, 8 units blinking. So who knows what's going to happen here. Maximus really, really needed to kill off that general. And instead, Proteus' general lives. 6 out of 20.
All Maximox has left is a light cav, a depleted bow monk, and a Naginat tenant. So he pretty much has nothing left.
Yeah, it's over. But if Maximus could have actually killed Proteus' general, then I don't think it would have been so cut and dry, especially with all of Proteus' units blinking.
I think if he managed his bows a bit better at the start, instead of positioning them the entire time, if they were actually shooting, I think that would have made a big difference as well.
Absolutely. I think he definitely had a chance to win the game.
Yeah.
But so Proteus goes up to round number, round number 4, yeah. And Maximus, very, very good showing, actually making it to round 3. Especially since nobody's heard of him. Well, at least I haven't. So, and I know Ares hasn't. Probably other people have.
When I knew that Maximox is actually Spartacus, then I knew who he was. So he renamed himself.
Ah. But you do not know this Proteus guy.
I do not.
Who just came out of the dark like a bat.
Captain Floyd told me he used to be an Agony member, so he's probably pretty well known. He might have renamed or something himself. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have any final thoughts on this battle and how it played out?
I think pretty much everything has been said. The bows could have been used a bit better. If he had a lucky Jin snipe, he could have gotten lucky, but too bad. It just didn't go in his favor. That's pretty much all there is to say.
I'm actually really surprised about these Waco Raiders that Proteus had
Kills.
142 kills off of the Waco Raiders.
And this is on medium as well, so if you translate it to large, it's actually 210 kills.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and if you look at the Waco Raiders of Maximox, they have 3 kills. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that alone could have made the difference in terms of the swing of kills. I mean, if he had used his Waco Raiders better and Proteus had used him as badly as Maximus had used Maximus's, I guess, then, yeah, would have made a huge difference. But also his Nodachis did a lot of damage. I mean, lost 30, killed 116. His Katanas lost 50, killed 141. I mean, all the way down the line, I mean, his ratios for the first, I think 5 units are somewhere around a 3-to-1 advantage. I mean, the Waco Raiders, about 3-to-1, actually over 3-to-1. His Katana, 3-to-1. His Nodachis had like a 4-to-1 ratio. Katana Cav, 4-to-1 ratio. Naginata Warrior Monk, 3-to-1 ratio. One of his Nodachis got chewed up probably by another highly vetted unit, but still, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
I think one of the most common mistakes in these games is when people have any unit with Kisho training so that they can deploy anywhere. They just put them too far forward. If you want to put them somewhere where your Cav can get there before the enemy Cav gets there. And a lot of players just put them, their Waco Raiders, very close to the enemy spawn. So they get detected very fast, they get charged by Cav and they just die. And I think that's one of the most consistent errors I've seen in this tournament.
Absolutely. I mean, and certainly if you put them out away from your army, you want to make sure that you don't think the enemy is just going to randomly blunder into them. Because if so, then he's just going to charge his cavalry into them, into the woods, and just slaughter them by hammer and anvils, eliminate the morale, and just, and that's a lot of Koku that's going to be eliminated.
I mean, it lets you deploy anywhere, but it doesn't mean that you have to deploy anywhere. Like, you might as well just put them up semi-defensively or a bit flanking, but you don't have to put them way out there by themselves, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
But they really do need some support.
And also, just because matchlocks have a melee attack does not mean you need to charge in your matchlocks to hold the line, per se, and make sure, that your other units, might get flanked a little bit, right?
Actually, I was playing earlier today, and I had a unit of Matchlock monks.
Mm-hmm,
I had the Sword Dojo.
Right.
And I was using the Mikoshi Portable Shrine. So my Matchlock monks
Were
had
totally
11 melee
kick-ass.
attack.
Yeah.
And the enemy Katana Samurai had 10 melee attack, and I thought that was pretty funny that my Matchlocks had more melee attack than the enemy Katanas.
Right, so that when the enemy katana actually reached your matchlocks, the matchlocks just pull out the swords and just start stabbing people.
Exactly.
Yeah, watch out for those matchlock samurai. I mean, they are samurai. They're not, sword attendants with like a little needle to, stick you with. They're samurai, not to be underestimated, compared to the matchlock Ashigaru, who you literally just run into with like one horse and they flee.
No. You don't even run into them. You just get within their radius and they're like, okay,
Absolutely.
and
And their morale starts going down. And then like as you get really close, their morale goes all the way to white and then they just start running away. So, it's true. Alright, well I think this does it for us. Let me check the chat here and see if anybody wants any shoutouts.
Actually, check the Agony website to see. Proteus won, so I'm going to check who he is playing next.
Yeah, definitely. Any
Real-time
shoutouts besides telling us that Maximus is drunk? That's interesting.
That would make some sense, yeah.
That would make a very large.
Okay, so
Difference.
tomorrow we're streaming Agony Kinjo versus HOE Shizo, and the winner of that battle will be playing Proteus.
So, who do you think is, might be favored in those matches?
Not to put Shizo down or anything, but I think Kinjo is one of the favorites for this tournament. I think Kinjo has a pretty good chance of going very high up.
And then what about Proteus? Do you think he's gonna pull it out, or?
I think Kinjo is going to win, to be honest.
Really?
At least that far, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, hopefully he at least gives us a game 3 or 2-0s, Kinjo. How much of an upset would that be?
That would be awesome.
That would be insane. And when is this match going to be played?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
We have 3 more matches, yeah.
So Proteus.
I don't know who will be casting, but we will have 3 matches.
So Proteus plays Kinjo tomorrow.
No. Kinjo is playing Shizo tomorrow.
Okay, plays Shizo. When does?
And the winner of that match goes to play Proteus.
Ah, I see. So you're favoring Kinjo in the first match, and then Kinjo also playing against Proteus. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, that should be pretty good, because Proteus definitely beat Maximus by a fair margin, even with charging his matchlock samurai into the breach. Charge! But we have guns! Charge! Okay. Okay.
Well, Maximox was drunk apparently, according to chat. So I'm not sure how well Proteus was either. So yeah, let's see what happens.
How epic would it be if both of them were drunk?
I think that might have been the case, to be honest.
Because there's no way that Matchlock Samurai should be charging.
Exactly.
Just should not happen. Well, if he makes that mistake against Kinjo, I think Kinjo... I think so, because, matchlocks are exceptionally
Kinjo
important.
might laugh so hard behind his computer that he actually, mismark her or something.
What?
If someone melee charges his matchlocks, Kinjo might be laughing so hard that he forgets to pay attention to the match.
Now, if you think about this, this could be a valid strategy. You could have Matchlock Ashigaru lined up, and instead of shooting with the Matchlock, you just charge them in. Charge them into the breach, okay? And then you dismount all of your cavalry, and you send them in next. That would be very distracting.
That's how all the pro players play. And then they have, ranked 9 firebomb throwers.
Yeah, but little do they know that the cavalry that they dismounted was level 9 vet, Great Guard.
With second wind, oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's strategic. It's...
Exactly, you can second wind the matchlocks who are in melee. How awesome is that?
Not only that, but you could have some Yari Ash or whatever with hold firm. Boom, hold firm. Those
God. Have you seen the Greek Dorian matches?
No, I don't think so.
That was horrible. Greek Dorian had an all Ashigaru army, and he was a melee general, so his morale was just completely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But he had 8 hold firm Yari Ash. And all he did was just hold firm. Wait for hold firm, said hold firm. Just wait 20 seconds, hold firm.
Are there any videos of that?
Yeah, I think it's on my YouTube, but he just hold firms over and over.
Give me a link for that.
It's so bad.
Send me a link, and we'll torture our remaining... How many viewers do we have left? Because I'm pretty sure that it's been going down constantly here. We have 22 viewers left to torture with random with random videos, and we might as well give them a good shot in the arm of laughter before we end this cast. Here we go.
There's even a point where he shoots his own melee general in the back of the head.
All right, I'm getting the link right now, guys.
He kills his own general. That's pretty funny.
Have it any second now. As soon as I find it. Where is this thing? Here we go. I'm opening it up. Here we go. Bam. So we're going to do large player. Do it full screen, maybe? Yeah, we can just do it full screen.
Crossroads, the best of 3. With me here, I have 2 AA people, Chris and Ares.
Fantastic Ares.
Glorious Ares.
Less fantastic Chris. Slightly.
Slightly.
These guys are funny already. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I thought I'd like this happen. Now that I'm looking at it, I actually think it kind of sucks.
Let's fast forward this a little bit here.
With all those match slots, if Psychic has to rush to that, he might not even like make it to him, to be honest.
By the way, have you seen this Katana Samurai? They have 5 chevrons, yet they only have 17 melee attack. It's pretty...
Psychic?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. It looks like he has 2 in attack, 1 defense, 1 morale, 1 charge. So I think that's 5 if I can add right.
Yeah, it's pretty weak for Katana Samurai.
Yeah,
5 chevrons, I would say.
The ninja.
Ninja behind him, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Ninja and 2 matchlock.
Yeah. The problem is, though, is that those ninjas are too far away, so they're going to start just routing because of the fact that they're nowhere near their general.
If he runs his calf there, his
Yeah.
melee should be his morale should be a little bit better.
He really needs to he really should have coordinated that attack better, so that he was attacking from the front at the same time he was attacking at the rear. That way his leadership general could be right there. And those matchlocks would have been...
His matchlocks are going to get a lot of kills now, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
Yeah.
the terrain is kind of awkward, just in general, for the matchlocks. They got the dike here in front of them.
Nah, they're still getting
Well, look
Yeah,
at those
they're definitely
spears
getting
getting
16 kills in the volley.
ruffled.
I
Wow.
don't know if...
That's
Psychic has
pretty
enough time
funny,
to keep on going.
actually.
I don't know how many more units he has hidden. Like, just right now, it doesn't look like he has much.
No, if you look at the bands of power already, you can probably
pretty
see.
easy.
And he's charging Monk Cav into Yari Ashigaru, which is... No, that's bad.
Okay.
Like, Psychic cannot afford to waste Cav like that right now, I think.
Especially with all those matchlocks.
Yeah, what Grigorian should do is just pivot his flank and start shooting with his
Exactly.
matchlock.
Although even then, that presents a really awkward way to start firing.
His flank is starting to rout, though.
Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, yeah, everything just started wavering. Oh, he just keeps doing hold firm after hold firm.
Yeah.
I think almost all of his Yari Ash.
Yeah, but all his
Yeah.
matchlocks are like repositioning the entire time. Like they're not shooting enough. Like his matchlock have 22 kills, maybe.
I think he wants to snipe the general. Yeah, that's
What he's doing right there. Yeah, he's repositioning to snipe the general. That's usually what people do when they start to feel, threatened or whatever. It's gonna get him too. It's down to 6. It's pretty rough right there. Just getting your general sniped that bad. Hold firm match.
Look at that general. Look at that general. He is a man. Look at him.
It looks like it's gonna be enough.
The guy's still sitting on the
Men
seat.
left and his
Oh,
general's still
there. Oh,
alive.
no.
That's
There he goes.
lucky.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of there.
Well, the general usually is the last guy to die, generally speaking. I mean, it's not always
To
that way.
bows, but to matchlocks, it's
Yeah, matchlocks it is a little bit more random.
Yeah.
Well, the
Wow.
thing is that Greek Dory is going to keep on pulling back and making successive spear walls, and that would work if this was rice fields, but the thing is that the terrain on this is so bad, he's not going to be able to keep on pulling back the good terrain for his matchlocks. And so he's not going to be able to really hold down those Katana Samurai, even though they don't have the best stats.
And to be honest, he is blocking a lot of his shots. Like
Exactly.
a lot of like I'm zooming right in for the YouTube thing. Like a lot of his matchlocks are just facing a hill, so they can't shoot at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like on this map, it's really hard to like put them in good positions, and
Yeah,
he's
he
already
needs to
losing
put
it.
them on top of the hill, not just in front of the hill.
Yeah. There you go. It looks like he's putting them in a pretty decent position right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to get any shots off. It looks like every time this Psychic's men come into contact with him, his men just start wavering. I mean, look at that. Just the second they get touched, they start wavering.
And another hold firm's popped. Oh god. And he's forming another row of matchlock.
Yeah, those match like Ashigaru are backing off. Yeah, he only really has match like Ashigaru left, and they're not really going to be able to do enough damage to take him down, I don't think. Although morale shocks could help.
He got into the bone monks, so that's
He did
going to be
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that might I don't know though. That Ashigaru is in the red as well as the Warrior Monk, so
It does have the archery dojo. So the readout skills Matchlock Ashigaru is 45, which is pretty
right.
pretty
Yeah,
high.
really quite nice. Although they're still kind of firing into a hill right now, and they don't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah, a lot of his units just can't shoot. It's pretty bad positioning.
Yeah, like I said, the matchlocks on this map are just kind of.
Well, they
hard
work,
to
but you
use.
just have to pay a lot of attention to the hills.
Yeah, but being pushed back so much, it's kind of hard to just keep on paying attention to every single little thing.
Yeah, of course. Like, we're not playing ourselves. We're not stressed or anything. So for us, it's
Right.
it's a bit easier.
I don't know. See, now it's more interesting because if he has to run up this hill right here into two pretty decent sized Matchlock Ashigaru units, then it's going to be
And his fatigue is pretty far gone as well.
yeah. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out there with many men left.
I think Greg Dorian should turn his Yari Ashigaru around and put them in Spear Wall. No, never mind. I think Greg Dorian has got this. But I did not expect this to be so close. I'll admit that. Did he Spear Wall? Yeah, he did. What are
Yeah,
those
but-
Katana Samurai even doing? Like, they're not routing, but he's just running the
Running
other
away.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stupid. It's going to give him more time to fire now. He should have just gone through with it. It wouldn't have changed anything, but
Well, he's actually going to win this game.
I'll admit it is a lot closer of a match than
Wow.
I had expected.
That's
I don't know. To be honest, I thought Spear Wall plus Matchlocks heavy was going to be pretty failure on this map, but I guess it worked.
well, it actually
Especially with a melee.
actually
general,
beat him.
kinda odd to
That's
have
unbelievable.
A bunch of Yari Shigaru and Matchlocks and those with a melee general that you shoot with your.
Yeah, that was
Hit 700.
it's unbelievable.
Two Bow Warrior Monks, and that usually goes with the Bow Warrior Monks, or almost always.
Surely he's not using the same strategy. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like he's using the same strategy for the second game. So we won't even watch that game.
Way the archery dojo even for
Yeah,
free.
that's pretty big. I mean, he's not necessarily giving that away, but his Bow Warrior Monks.
He's actually using an actual
and they're gonna be able to
army
beat
this
in
time, though.
the, Bow Dojo at the same
I
time.
think Psychic
Actually,
can run
is
up
he?
one of his Yari Ashigaru to the Bow Dojo, start capturing it, and he would
Exactly.
be
No,
outside of the
I
range
think
of
the other guy's still using
Right. Well, I don't know about
Matchlocks and Spears, so this is another game of Matchlocks and Spears. Interesting.
Bow Warrior Monks can take on
Well, this should be fun.
Greg Doring is going to go for the archery dojo, so he is contesting it.
Okay, but just with Naginata attendance, I mean, that's just kind of throwing away troops for a real gain.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's worth the ammo to kill some Nagi attendants. He probably has, well, let's see. He has 50 ammo, so, I mean, why
Yeah,
not?
exactly.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
3 kills.
Dorian had a hidden unit in the forest, was shown, and like it decided to back away with the Nagimon cab.
But it is pretty
Last
evident
second.
that Dorian is more used to skirmishing because he's putting some units in front of his bows, whereas
like for a screen.
yeah, whereas Psychic just has his bows in front, and it's pretty hard to target the bows if there's unit in front because you can't just like move them, so you have to right click and then they move up too far, etc.
Right, and Psychic is making a really big mistake right now. He needs to run a unit into that dojo as fast as possible.
This is bad. This is bad,
Yeah,
Psychic.
he just needs to get in there. Like that is a
It's too late. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone to him. Now he's going to have to stay in there for the entire time just to retake it. So that was, in my opinion, a pretty big mistake on his part. Some long
Definitely.
Yari down there who are going to get hammered and anvil, but they have hold firm on them, so it might just end up being that Psychic loses 2 cab units to 1 long Yari Shigaru.
Yeah.
Oh, they're inspired, okay. Wait,
Yeah, but
He just lost the Katana Kev.
his long Yari have inspire on them. That's interesting.
He lost 2 entire Kev units to
14 long Yari. Yeah, this is not. This is
Why?
not looking
Why?
good for
Why would you not just pull back from that? I don't understand. Why would you?
Although, pleasantly enough for Psychic is that he is winning the bow fight pretty convincingly. I mean, those deck here down to 15. He's got some Bow Warrior Monks.
Yeah,
and all
but
that
Dorian
stuff.
is just running Matchlocks into range, and he's gonna get a
Exactly,
downhill
that's the problem.
charge.
Yeah,
I mean,
he really
if-
needs to pull all of his guys back right now.
I mean, his
He needs,
positioning is pretty bad as well. He's just
It is.
standing on a downhill
Downhill.
slope. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
He has to start targeting those matchlocks and everything. I would just pull back right now. It's a lost cause to stay right there. That's horrible positioning.
Those Matchlocks are just gonna ruin his army from that.
Exactly.
They're getting clear downhill shots. It's oh god.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, like I was saying before, Greek Dorian had a horrible positioning. Well, now Psychic just let him get the good positioning that he.
Oh wait, does Katana Cav, which charged the long Yari, were dismounted? I did not realize that.
They were?
Yeah, like the horses are still standing at the dojo.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, now we have some Warrior Monk Cav charging to the backs of Yari Ashigaru, and they're just kind of...
his bow monks are getting charged by Nagi attendants. Oh,
yeah,
it's so
just,
bad.
He's getting out microed right now, to be honest. Those match locks are just raining death from up there.
Yeah.
It's almost... it's all, I never like to call battles this early, but it's almost guaranteed.
The thing is, if those match slugs are shooting his meat shield, then you just have to run in everything at the same time. You can't run in units one by one. You have to run in everything at the same time. Otherwise,
then you have some vanilla ninjas getting mowed down, trying to move in.
Yeah.
They are stealth now, so if Psychic's bows can really just like put a pretty decent beating on him.
No, it's not going to happen.
That's the only way I would see it. It does look like, that's just perfect positioning by Dorian right there. He has a little uphill thing for his matchlocks to fire over his hold firm spear walls. I mean, that's honestly...
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hold firm spear walls.
Yeah,
I mean,
all of them are like 24, 18 defense. They're all going to get massive amounts of everything. He just capped the workshop with his long Yari that has Inspire on it.
I think Psychic's Gen is standing in range of those matchlocks. I think Dorian could snipe it.
I don't think it's anywhere near. I think the overflow bullets.
Well, now it definitely is.
Yeah, now.
This is lost. Oh god, this is bad. Yeah.
That was just pretty bad positioning. Like I said, like we were saying before, like this map is all about the little small things, and that's what really got him this time.
Well, also losing 2 very expensive Cav units to do no damage whatsoever to that long Yari. It's
yeah, that was not the best idea.
I mean, Greek Dorian has all 3 doges as well. It's last round was equal. This round was a slaughter. I mean, they both paused the game. It's going again. Greek Dorian says, "I haven't even used hold firm." That's just rubbing it. That's just rubbing it in.
Yeah, that is kind of rubbing it in. He's like, I still had 5 left. That is kind of
6. 6 hold firms left.
Yeah, it is kind of a bit of a jerk move. But I mean, to be honest, we go against matchlocks. So I probably would have picked something like
and he brought so many Naginata Samurai. Like, it's pointless to bring Naginata Samurai again.
Very, very interesting army build. But just goes to show you that you can do a lot of interesting things with an army build and still succeed and do very well. So that was very interesting. I don't know when this video was added. This was added, really, really recently. Uploaded January 14th. So pretty much a week ago. So that's very interesting. Very interesting. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys. So be sure to follow me if you can. And then that way when I stream again, you'll get a notification of it. And I stream other stuff too. So hopefully you liked everything. And I'll see you guys later.